Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. This is Business Connect. My name is Roy, and on this channel, if this is your first time on the channel, we do interesting videos here on business development, social motivation, and also I share with you interesting vlogs about things happening here in China. And in today's edition, we'll be talking about three major things. The first one, we're talking about the rate of vaccination. How many doses of the vaccine have already been administered here in China? The second thing we'll be talking about is China considering giving the vaccines to people less than 18 years and above 60 years. And the third thing we'll be talking, when is China considering to open its borders to the general public? If this is your first time, don't go away, don't leave this video without hitting that subscription button, because we bring to you interesting and trending news here in China. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, the first thing we'll be talking about today is the rate of vaccination in China. How many doses have already been given in China? As of the time at which I'm making the video, China have administered 700 million doses of the COVID-19 vaccine. It means that 700 million people have been vaccinated so far in China. Remember, China has a population of 1.4 billion people, and if we're talking about 700 million people, it means that 50% of Chinese have been vaccinated, both Chinese and foreigners, because China is not only giving the vaccines to its citizens but to foreigners as well. But the data we have at now says 700 million Chinese have already received their doses of the coronavirus vaccine. The second thing I would like us to talk about is, who are they prioritizing in terms of giving the vaccine? Remember, when the first official vaccine was approved, they started giving it only to frontline health officials, like to doctors and to those who are really exposed, those who are working maybe at the train stations or maybe at the airport, and like those who are really exposed to the virus. These were those they were targeting. Then later on, it was open to the general public, for those within the age of 19 up to 59. Now China is considering to start vaccinating those less than 18. Remember, the coronavirus does not discriminate in terms of age. It affects children, adults, and even the old. But they were starting to vaccinate those who are more likely to contract the virus, those who are more exposed. That's why they started giving the vaccines to those from the ages of 19 up to 59. Now China is already giving vaccines to those from 60 years and above, and already considering to start vaccinating those less than 19 years, which means that 18 years and below. And you won't imagine the speed at which the vaccination is going on. When they started, they will take 25 days to vaccinate 100 million people. Then it moved down to 19 days, then to 15 days, then to 9 days, then to 7 days. Now it only takes 5 days for China to vaccinate 100 million people. So you can see the speed at which the vaccination is going on in China. And the projection is that by the end of this year, China should vaccinate up to 90% of its inhabitants, which means that by the end of the year 2021, we have 6 months to go, China should have vaccinated at least 1.3 or 1.2 billion people. Okay, now going to the next point of our video. When is China, according to news, according to reports, when is China considering to open its borders to the rest of the world? The report says that from January up till now, China had received more than 10,000 imported cases of COVID-19 patients, which means that more than 10,000 people have come into China with the virus. So while they're doing the cleanup within the country, doing the vaccination, doing the curing and doing everything, when will China consider to say, okay, we are open to the rest of the world? Reports and statistics shows that China is considering to open to the rest of the world by the first half of 2021. So when we say the first half of 2021, we mean between January to June of 2022, So they are considering that from January to June of 2022, depending on the global situation, depending on how other countries have handled the situation within their country, China will then open its borders to these countries, which means that if China is considering to open its borders, it's not opening its borders to everyone globally. It's going to be in batches. Okay, say your country, say for example, let's choose a country, say for example, say the Netherlands. Let's say the COVID-19 situation in the Netherlands has been controlled severely, and China thinks, okay, we can open our borders to people from the Netherlands. They will look at the situation of Netherlands and say, okay, we are opening our borders to you. It's not going to be like we're opening the borders to everyone. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you think that we are doing good on the channel by bringing you all this interesting news, by bringing you all these interesting updates, don't leave this video without giving us a thumbs up. Let us know what you think in the comment section below, and don't forget to hit that subscription button. Go right down there and smash that subscription button. Join us on the channel so that each time we bring to you interesting vibes like this in China, YouTube will notify you and you will be the first to watch our videos. Until now, it's peace out. I'll see you in our next video. Bye-bye.